just about said here, the Wigan lineup today. Koloi is at the back, Robinson and Johnson on the wings. The centre pairing is dynamic, Conley and Radlinski. Paul and Smith in the halves. The front row, Hansen, Hall and O'Connor. Cassidy, Horton and Farrell as the captain. The coach is Eric Hughes. Here it is now. Nagus at the back, Nadruku back from injury. Croker back as well, his third match now. Mullins, Wiki, Daly and Stewart. And a pretty big forward pack headed by Pongia and Hetherington up front. The coach, Mel Meninga. He almost caught them napping. Now it's Cowie from dummy half. Or Cassidy, in fact. Intercept! Try to Canberra. They will not catch the flying Brett Mullins. Not even Jason Robinson can get across there. Well, that is against the run of play. And Brett Mullins has hammered them for a mistake. A sloppy pass out wide. And Brett Mullins, you cannot give him an inch, let alone a head start like that. 4 points to 0. Hetherington straight ahead. Prittis waits for it at dummy half. To Stewart, the little general. Now to Daly, who gets the kick in. Right over the head of Koloi. Perfectly weighted by Daly. Koloi! He's left it behind. It's a try to Ruben Wiki! Canberra have stolen another try. Talk about Raiders, I think we can call them poachers. Canberra 10, Wigan 0, and the fullback for Wigan, Paul Koloi, well, he will be in a state of shock. Croker trying to step his way through, can't get away though. Driven into the turf, 19 metres out from the line. This is Hetherington, straight ahead goes the front rower. Popped it out the back door, great pass, Prittis trying to get underneath the tacklers and he's done it. Luke Prittis burrowed his way across the line. Really, there was enough Wigan defence there to stop that one, but Luke Prittis got down low and he's in for another 4-pointer. 3 tries already to Canberra, and we've only had 12 minutes of play. Now it's Robinson. Rare touch of the football for Jason Robinson. He can't get away from Clyde. 11 out from the line. Now Hansen takes him on. Oh, driven back. Great defence by Canberra. Martin Hall at dummy half. Paul directing play. This is Smith. The inside pass to Farrell. Farrell wrapped up ball and all. It was good defence again. The Raiders' defensive line holding firm at the moment. Smith with the kick. Smith with the chase. And they've left it behind. He has to dive on it for the try. He's got it. Well, the referee wants to have a look at it on video. Ian Parnaby is the video referee today. Well, let's have a look at this one again. It's worth a look. Looked to be a fair try to me.
Well, Smith did a great job there getting the ball over. He goes for the ball. That's a fair try. That's great work there by both the hooker and the half. Tremendous effort there.
Martin Hall is claiming the try. It's there, no doubt about it. The referee was obviously a bit concerned about whether or not Tony Smith knocked it on, but it looked to come off his knee. So we have another look at it here. Tony Smith with a kick. Nagus left it behind, came off his legs, and it was Martin Hall there to claim Wigan's first try. They'll be relieved about that.
Well, a little bit of luck's gone their way, hasn't it? Nadruku coming across, has missed the ball. Nagus is coming across, and that's good effort there. But get up there and back your mate up, even when the kick, they didn't even know the kick was on.
Martin Hall, the hooker. Hetherington. Furner in the gap. David Furner. He's only got Koloi to beat. He steps Koloi. Furner racing for the try line. He steps Robinson. Where is it now? There's the support. Bradley Clyde. Brilliant. David Furner and Clyde, this dynamic duo at the back of the scrum for the Canberra Raiders. What about the step from Furner? Poor old Paul Koloi didn't know what hit him. Clyde keeping it alive. Wesley up into Wigan territory, still running. David Wesley, that's a good bullocking run.
Got to go right, Canberra, and they will score.
Daly over the top. Nadruku. No, Nadruku back inside to Mullins. Mullins gets it back to Ruben Wiki, and Wiki's got a double. Ruben Wiki, 2 tries last week, 2 tries already today, and this Canberra Raiders machine The back line is just so superb when it's in full flight. 28 points to 6. Furner shaped a kick. Had a run in the end. 21 metres out. Nadruku waits for it at dummy half. To Stewart. Stewart, the left-footed kick. Mullins is flying through. Koloi and Mullins allowed to bounce, and this is a simple try. And welcome back, Noah Nadruku. His first game back from a long layoff, and he will never score an easier try than that. He can't believe it. There wasn't a Wigan defender around him, and it's now 34 points to 6, and it's 6 tries to 1. So another golden opportunity for the Canberra Raiders. They've scored 6 tries already. They're 11 metres out. Brett Hetherington taking them on, getting it out the back door to Prentice. Now they can go wide, but Pongia will go straight ahead. He's 8 metres out from the line. Stewart calling the shots as usual. On the inside is Wesley. Wesley's going to barrel his way over. Henry Ball, a wry smile on his face. He knew he could not stop the rampaging David Wesley. The Wigan defensive line thought it was going wide, but Stewart turned it on the inside, and Wesley charged over.
You know, their defence hasn't been that bad. It's just every time they've made a break, Canberra, they have scored.
Well, let's get the word from the Wigan dressing room, and joining us from the coaching staff is Ray Unsworth. Ray, you've got a penalty early on here, but you need a lot more than that, mate.
Yeah, we certainly do. We got off to the worst possible start. I mean, we gifted Canberra the first 2 tries. We gave them 12 points and all the confidence I'm sure that they needed, and it certainly dented our pride somewhat.
And what was it feeling like in the dressing room? The boys down and out?
Oh, mate, they are down, but it's our responsibility to get them back up. We've put a big rally call on them, and we're hoping for better things in this second half, certainly.
Are you concerned about the first up tackling? The Canberra forwards, as we see Horton making a pretty good run here. Your first up tackling has let you down.
Yeah, we're worried about the offload situation as well. I mean, it's just as bad as a missed tackle, isn't it? And certainly when they're offloading in the tackle and then they're getting a couple of inside balls and they're putting us open.
Well,
Thank God for that.
You'll be pretty happy with that one.
Thank God for that.
Chris Radlinski.
Yeah.
He spotted a big gap out there, so it's a perfect start to the second half for the Wigan Warriors. And assistant coach Ray Unsworth, thanks for your time. You've got them across the line. I hope there's plenty more of that in the second 40 for you.
So do I. Thank you.
Yeah. Robertson, you can see he's gone into the 5'8" spot. Best thing that Radlinski did then, he looked at players to drop back inside, then it's just a straight sprint to the try line, 15 metres out, and Mullins just couldn't get there.
Well, that's exactly what Wigan wanted going into the second half. Ricky Stewart, my little mate, the culprit there, just stood up, couldn't get there in time, the little fella, and well, he goes over for a good try. Wigan, let's hope we can have a bit more of it, make a game of this.
So Chris Radlinski, an international, 5 caps for Great Britain, 5 caps for England. Okay, mate, well, 42 points to 10 at the moment. You're heading towards 3 victories in the Visa Cup. Thanks for joining us on Fox Sports.
Thanks very much, Greg.
Here's Furner using the referee as a bit of a decoy and almost getting through the tackle there of Robinson. Great run by David Furner. So the Raiders ready for a reply. Prentice from dummy half charges his way through there, and he got there. Well, that's a double to Luke Prentice. He backed himself from dummy half, and again, Wigan around the ruck have been very, very soft indeed. 46 points to 10. The Raiders have hit back already. Knocked it back. Now it's Paul to Conley. Conley, that looked to be a forward pass, but it's play on over on the far side. And Andy Johnson is about 18 from the try line. Farrell kicking for the corner. Nadruku's back there, taken by Radlinski, and Chris Radlinski has got a double. Oh, taken brilliantly. He had some Canberra Raiders around him, but he leaped into the air, a la Brett Mullins. 48 to 14.
Sorry, Clarkie, that was a tremendous take there by Radlinski. Good long ball here by Smith. And Thing Farrell, he goes to the line, puts the kick up nice and high, and he gets over the top of them. This is tremendous. That's what we expect from Mullins to do, and Radlinski's done exactly what Canberra did to them earlier in the first half. That's great work.
Yes, Andy Farrell, he's got a lot of options, isn't he, for a forward. He can kick, he's got a nice little kick, but really this try shouldn't have come. It was a forward pass early on, the referee missed, but Radlinski, well, great take, and it's exactly what Wigan need.
Chris Radlinski, 21 years of age.
And go forward and set something up for their classy little backs.
They weren't supposed to get it back into the field of play. They got the restart on the 20-metre mark because they caught it in the end goal. Horton back now to Hall. Ball onto the support. That was better play. Radlinski plays it 20 out from the line. Wigan trying to stand up and be counted. There's a kick again from Farrell. Nobody home at the back. It's kick and chase time, and it's Wigan that get the try. Gary Conley is there. The referee wants to have a look at the video replay. Looked okay to me, though. Nobody at the back. Mullins tried to recover, but Conley, the flyer, gave him a little bit of start and got the try down. The ball down for the try.
I don't know about that, Clucky. Looks like he might have just got there. You only need a little bit of downward pressure.
Looked a fair one to me, and the video referee gives another 4 points to Wigan. They'll take everything they can get here. 48 points to 20.
Well, isn't it good you can have a player like Andy Farrell that has got great vision, and he sees that no one's at home there, puts over that little kick, and you've got players of the calibre of Connolly out there, who I think has probably been one of their best players in all the games they have played, going for the try over there. That's tremendous vision, isn't it, Toddy?
It certainly is, and Canberra have to be very careful they don't fall into that trap of going to sleep just thinking they've won the game. They've still got to go out there and play and do the hard yards, and really off their game here. Mullins just couldn't quite get to it. I'm sure the messages have gone out from Melbourne and get to pick it up a little bit.
Burnham. Wolford, a dummy half. Stewart. Ferner cutting back inside. Can't find a way through, though. Horton and also Cassidy wrap him up. Wolford from dummy half, away from a couple of pretty ordinary tackles. Wolford getting over the line, driven back into the field of play now. Real pressure on Wigan. Priddis got it out to Daly. Daly to Clyde. Clyde over the line. Clyde gets the try. So Bradley Clyde has a double, and Wigan hit the 50 mark for the third match in a row in this Visa Cup, the World Club Challenge. 52 to 22. It's a real score-a-thon here at Canberra. Good tackle by Horton. Stewart. The inside pass to Priddis. He's inside the red zone. A couple of tackles remaining. Wolford a dummy half to Stewart. Daly. Daly got the pass to Ferner. They're working the short side brilliantly. And Noah Nadruku, he has a double. Raises the right hand in the air. He's back, the flying Fijian. He didn't have to fly too far for that one. It was another simple try. He went across untouched, similar to his first try. Smith, they go wide. Horton getting very close. Can he get it down? He's held up. Final tackle. He's just in the field of play. Desperate defence there by Noah Nadruku as the full-time siren sounds. Back it goes to Andy Farrell. There's the left-footed bomb. It'll be the final say in this match, and it's been taken over on the far side. Caught in goal. Kenny Nagus wanted to go on with the referee, blew it up though. And so it's all over here at the Bruce Stadium in Canberra. The local side scored 7 converted tries to 1 in the first half to lead 42 points to 6. 3 tries apiece in the second half. So Gary, better stuff from Wigan, a little more respectability in the second half. For Wigan, well, a better second half effort, but the game was lost in the first half. Let's get their reaction now. Back to the sideline and Brent Todd.
Well, a disappointed Lee Hansen. Lee, tough match out there.
Yeah, mate, exactly, mate. We do our pressure today, but we come off with the last point, but we're very disappointed.
How tough was in the forwards? I thought you had a tremendous game going forward.
Yeah, it's pretty harder here, Our official police from me come from a witness from the first division, so I very enjoyed it, mate.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, mate. Can I say hello there? Can I say hello to my baby in England? Jack, I love you. See you soon.
Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, regards to...
Well, when was the last time that Wigan conceded 10 tries? The damage very much done in the opening minute of the match, but a little self-respect, just a little, restored by the Warriors in the second half. It finished 56 to 22. Welcome back. Wigan won the second half by 16 points to 14. Unfortunately, they'd lost the first half and the match, 56-22.